midnight glowing in electric colors. Neon lights on the boulevard where the soul meets the rhythm. Neon lights on a midnight road, city moving in a quiet mode. Taxi shadows sliding slow through the amber afterglow. Saxophone crying down the lane, soft jazz falling like midnight rain. Every window holds a tune underneath the silver moon. Feel the rhythm in the darkening air, every heartbeat drifting somewhere. Every note begins to move on the neon soul groove. Welcome to the Neon Soul Boulevard tonight, where the rhythm moves slow and deep. Every shadow dancing in the color light, while the restless city dreams. On the Neon Soul Boulevard tonight, let the music guide your soul. Every heartbeat in the midnight glow, moving with the flow. Vinyl spinning in a smoky bar, rose piano like a distant star. Boom bap drums with a steady tone, like a heart that beats alone. Poets walking through the neon haze, lost inside the midnight maze. Every verse begins to prove life moves smoother in the groove. Hear the trumpets softly cry underneath the velvet sky. Every melody we chase leaves a glowing trace. Welcome to the Neon Soul Boulevard tonight, where the rhythm moves slow and deep. Every shadow dancing in the colored light, while the restless Morning slowly breaks the night. Neon fades into the dawn. But somewhere in the city, the soul still walks the boulevard to the Fenian. City lights glowing tonight, soft beats in the distance. Let the rhythm breathe. City lights shining on the avenue, neon dancing on the midnight blue. Taxi wheels humming low and sweet, moving slow to the soft drum beat. Coffee steam in a corner cafe, late night dreamers drift away. Every shadow on the street, moving to those soft beats. Feel the rhythm in the quiet air, every heartbeat drifting somewhere. Every note begins to glow when the midnight city flows. City lights and soft beats tonight, jazz floating through the air. Every note feels warm and easy, like a dream that's always there. City lights and soft beats tonight, let the rhythm guide your soul. In the glow of love and midnight, let the music take control. Road piano in a basement bar, golden tone like a distant star. Boom bap drums keep time and space while the night slows down its pace. Poets writing on cafe walls, answering midnight's quiet calls. Every chord begins to prove life feels lighter in the groove. Hear the trumpets softly rise underneath the velvet skies. Every melody we meet moves along the gentle beat. City lights and soft beats tonight, jazz floating through the air. Every note feels warm and easy, like a dream that's always there. City lights and soft beats tonight, let the rhythm guide your soul. In the glow of love and midnight, let the music take control. Late night moving through the city glow, boom bap heartbeat moving slow. Street philosophers in quiet zones, turning midnight thoughts to poems. Every rhythm got a place to be, every groove like a remedy. When the world gets loud and incomplete, just breathe with the soft beat. Floating through the midnight sky, where the music holds the Morning light begins to rise. The city starts to wake again. But somewhere in the silence, the rhythm still lives in the soft beats, joyfully. Listen, and the world gets quiet. The night begins to speak in jazz. Street lights glow on the avenue, silver rain on the midnight blue. Taxi rolling through the silent lane like a soft and distant refrain. Saxophone crying from somewhere high, notes floating through the velvet sky. Every shadow begins to move to a slow and steady groove. Hear the whispers in the air tonight, warm and low in the amber light. Every heartbeat finds its path when the night speaks in jazz. The night speaks in jazz tonight, through the rhythm of the street. Every note a quiet story, every heartbeat finds the beat. The night speaks in jazz tonight, soft and slow beneath the moon, where the city breathes in music like a timeless midnight tune. An idol spinning in a smoky bar, rose piano like a falling star. Boom bap drums with a steady pace, while the dreamers find their place. Poets walking down the boulevard, writing truth on a cafe card. Every chord begins to prove life moves deeper in the groove. Hear the trumpets softly cry underneath the velvet sky. Every melody we pass is the language of the dreams. The night speaks in jazz tonight, through the rhythm of the street. Every note a quiet story, every heartbeat finds the beat. The night speaks in jazz tonight, soft and slow beneath the moon, where the city breathes in music like a timeless midnight tune. Yeah. Late night thinking by the window light, boom bap echo in the velvet night. City stories written in a song where the broken hearts belong. Dreamers searching through the haze, lost inside the neon maze. But the truth is always found where the jazz begins to sound. Somewhere in the silence, the night still speaks. Late night cafe lights, coffee getting cold, vinyl spinning stories in the dark. Coffee steam rising in the midnight air, old jazz playing somewhere, vinyl spinning soft and slow like a memory long ago. Street lights glowing through the rain, taxi wheels hum a quiet refrain. Every corner got a gentle groove while the city slowly moves. Feel the rhythm in the room tonight, warm and low in the amber light. Every note begins to seem like a drifting midnight dream. Cookie and vinyl dreams tonight, floating through the quiet air. Jazz and shadows moving slowly like a prayer without a care. Coffee and vinyl dreams tonight, let the rhythm soothe your soul. Every note a quiet moment, every groove makes you whole. Cafe on a silent street, boom bap rhythm in the beat, Rose piano warm and deep while the sleepless dreamers keep writing thoughts on paper thin, letting hidden stories begin. Every chord begins to prove life moves softly in the groove. Hear the trumpet softly cry underneath the velvet sky. Every melody we chase leaves a memory in its place. Coffee and vinyl dreams tonight, floating through the quiet air. Jazz and shadows moving slowly like a prayer without a care. Coffee and vinyl dreams tonight, let the rhythm soothe your soul. Every note a quiet moment, every groove makes you whole. Late night thinkers by the cafe light, boom bap echo in the velvet night. City breathing through a jazz guitar while the moon shines like a distant star. Dreams spinning like a vinyl groove, every note got something to prove. Life gets loud in the morning scene, but the truth lives in vinyl dreams. Morning sunlight through the cafe glass, slowly fades away, but the dream still plays a violin. Yeah. Midnight falling over the city. Streetlights glowing gold. Somewhere a saxophone starts to play. Dancing with the beat, taxi shadows passing slow through the midnight amber glow. Saxophone crying warm and deep, while the restless dreamers keep walking down that quiet line between the moon and neon signs. Feel that rhythm in the air, every heartbeat drifting somewhere. Every note begins to shine in the stillness of the night. Golden sax at midnight plays through the velvet city air. Every note a glowing memory, floating softly everywhere. Golden sax at midnight sings to the hearts that roam alone in the rhythm of the darkness. Every soul can find its home. Vinyl spinning in a corner bar, road piano like a distant star. Boom bap drums with a steady flow, like a heartbeat moving slow. Late night poets on the avenue, writing dreams they hope come true. Every word begins to move inside the midnight jazz groove. Hear the trumpets softly cry underneath the smoky sky. Every chord begins to prove life moves easy in the groove. Golden sax at midnight plays through the velvet city air. Every note a glowing memory, floating soft everywhere. Golden sax at midnight sings to the hearts that roam alone in the rhythm of the darkness. Every soul can find its home. Yeah. Late night thinking by the window light, boom bap echo in the velvet night. City stories written in a tune underneath the quiet moon. Dreamer searching for a spark, walking slow through the dark. But the music always shows the path when the golden sax begins to laugh. At midnight plays, floating through the midnight sky, where the rhythm holds the moment while the silent hours drift by. Golden sax at midnight sings, let the melody unfold through the quiet streets of midnight in a glow of burning gold. Somewhere in the city, that golden sax still plays to clearly. Yeah. Listen close. When the city slows down, there's a rhythm you can hear in the quiet night. Street lights glowing on the empty lane, soft wind whisper through the falling rain. Taxi fading down the avenue like a fading midnight blues. Saxy chat crying from a window high, notes drifting through the velvet sky. Every shadow slowly moves to the city's hidden groove. Feel the heartbeat of the night, soft and low beneath the light. Every note begins to flow like a river moving slow. In the rhythm of the quiet night, hear the city softly breathe. Jazz and shadows moving slowly like a secret underneath. In the rhythm of the quiet night, where the lonely dreamers roam, every melody we follow feels a little like home. Yeah. Coffee steam in a corner cafe, late night thinkers drift away, writing verses on a paper page, trying to calm a restless age. Boom bap drums in a distant bar, rose piano like a falling star. Every chord warm and deep while the sleepless city dreams. Hear the trumpet softly cry underneath the midnight sky. Every groove begins to prove life moves better in the groove. In the rhythm of the quiet night, hear the city softly breathe. Jazz and shadows moving slowly like a secret underneath. In the rhythm of the quiet night, where the lonely dreamers roam, every melody we follow feels a little like home. Yeah. Late night stories on a quiet street, boom bap rhythm and a jazz heartbeat. Street poets walking through the neon glow, looking for truths that the daylight won't show. Every note like a guiding light, every groove holding on tight. When the world feels heavy and the lights burn bright, just breathe in the rhythm of the quiet night. Midnight prayer. In the rhythm of the quiet night, let the rhythm guide your soul through the glowing streets of midnight, where the music takes control. When the sunrise paints the sky and the city wakes again, the rhythm never leaves. It just waits for another quiet night.